much of the discussion of this conference will involve a type of violence that I did not know as a child, acts of terrorism. Acts of terrorism motivated by extreme political or religious views. As you all know, it has produced heinous crimes, many made famous by the places that they occurred. We all know them. Oklahoma City, Fort Hood, Madrid, London, the Taj Mahal Hotel in Mumbai. And these acts of terrorism are very different from what I experienced, what all of you experienced in our youth, because they are more random, they are more unpredictable. So they are almost by definition more chilling, more senseless. But fundamentally, I think these types of violence, whether the racial violence that I talked about earlier or the terrorism that we'll talk about today, they fundamentally share a common heritage, don't they? I mean, they're both born of the same underlying cause, a sense of hopelessness and despair, particularly among the youth, especially immigrants, minorities who feel alienated, marginalized, excluded from their societies. Here I think it's very important to emphasize that violent extremism is not the sole province of immigrants and minorities, not at all. Not all immigrants are violent extremists, obviously, and nor are all violent extremists immigrants. In today's world, we find different marginal groups who present different challenges in the United States and in Europe. And we, in turn, must be ready to approach these challenges with new and different solutions. And that, of course, is why we're all here today. But we should not overlook how much progress can be made and how much hope can accomplish. You know, and it's amazing to think that our president, who campaigned on a platform of hope, literally, the fact that he comes from a family that produced, the same family that produced he and his wife, Michelle, is a family that is black and white, Asian, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, and that's nothing short of extraordinary. Although the topic that brings us together is about combating violent extremism, I sincerely believe that it is much bigger than that. I believe that our objective is not only to make our societies less violent and more peaceful, but also to make them more compassionate, more inclusive, and more hopeful.